Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for May 6th through the 12th. I'm going to be taking a look at your immediate past, present, future, pulling some advice for you as well as the outcome. This is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channels. It helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. Roles can be reversed, so take what applies to you, the person on your mind, your situation, and leave the rest. At the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Show me Sagittarius for May 6th through the 12th. Oh, very interesting. This all feels like taking some kind of move forward. This feels so related to your monthly reading. If you haven't watched that as well, make sure that you check it out because there is definitely some messages in there for you, Sagittarius. It just feels so closely related to taking a leap of faith towards something you really, really want. Maybe giving it a second chance. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be something that you might be fighting against, like, no, I'm just going to put it off and wait. Maybe that's not for me right now. But in your immediate past, we have the Chariot that comes out. Some of you bought a new car. I also see travel here. Things were happening really fast. There was a decision about where this Chariot needed to go. Should it go left, right? You are in charge of that decision there. I do like the energy that's being presented, and it's like, all right, I got to do this. I got to do it quick. But in your current situation, we have a lack of faith here. The star coming out in reverse, and it feels like whatever, in the past you were trying to achieve and maybe have it happen really quick, if it didn't get there, you're like losing hope on the situation here. In your immediate future, though, we have the Emperor coming out. So very bossed up, okay? This is someone everybody likes and is an authority. And I do see this as you being your own boss or taking... Is he eating caviar? It kind of, well, it's birdseed, but caviar, maybe being able to afford that caviar that you want or something expensive. But it feels like having your life together, and it comes in the form of creating a plan for yourself and structuring things the way that you want them to happen and really sticking to it. The Five of Wands, it comes out as your advice. And so if this is working with other people, there are some challenges here with, getting along with others or, getting through the challenges of proving yourself to yourself that you can make something happen or proving to others you have what it takes. It's kind of like you don't have to be like, yeah, look, I can do this and this and that and the other. But it does come out as a silent achievement, which I like that. I like silent achievements because you're not gloating, but you are definitely feeling it on the inside. Like I am on the inside, but I'm not showing it on the outside. So the Judgment card comes out as your outcome. There's definitely an eye-opening experience, and this is an awakening. This could be a spiritual awakening, but I even see a rebirth. People, facing judgment in a situation here with you. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I got to see what's underneath the surface of each of these energies because your reading is very interesting, Sagittarius. So let's take a look and see what we got. Clarify the Chariot. Okay, so we have the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and then the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Something happening really fast for you in the immediate past here, whether it's like you became your own boss, you were focused on being your own boss, but maybe guarded with your heart in some way about sticking to what you were creating. For some of you, and it's like, ugh, I just need to make the decision. I don't know what to do. I also see a relationship here, whether it's simply platonic, professional, or a family situation. I do see that things happen fast, but there were some boundaries which frustrated the other person about, you're guarding your heart, and somebody made it known like, you're just not letting me in and I don't understand why, and blah, blah, blah. That person tried to handle things with grace, but it does come off a little frustrating. Relationship drama, not wanting to open up to that, tired of being hurt, wounded in the situation every time you open up to it. Let's look at what's going on currently. So currently, Sagittarius with a star in reverse, it is clarified by the Hangman, the Magician, and the Knight of Cups. The Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So this lack of hope or giving up that hope exists on a wish fulfillment. This wish fulfillment feels delayed because it does appear that you're in limbo with, how do I make this happen? This is what I want. There's a manifestation towards love and opening up, but things don't feel very equal. So if this is a relationship of some sort, it's like the love and the passion towards that situation is more of a manifestation of it, and not knowing how to make it really happen here. It's all about equality. The Six of Pentacles, sometimes we have to ask for help. Sometimes, we have to be the help as well. It just depends on your situation. If you're losing hope in something here, because it's not, you're in limbo, it's not happening the way that you want it to, and you've been working hard and you really love what you're doing. There's something about looking at what isn't equal in the situation, and do you need to accept help from somebody else, or do they need your help in this situation? Interesting. So there's also about, if you follow instead of waiting, and the reason things aren't making it to the finish line is what it feels like, and there's this delay in what you're trying to create here, and this wish fulfillment is because of the being in limbo when you have the power to create something beautiful and receive these gifts. Interesting. Clarify the Emperor for the immediate future. Oh, this is definitely something big here. So the Emperor is clarified by the Sun, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. The Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. When this comes to you personally and taking that authoritative action here to make something happen, reflecting on your happiness, there's something that, even though it created a lot of growth for you, you're just not finding the fulfillment in it. It's like it's reached its peak and you are ready to move forward and move on, but there's that inner conflict of, should I do it or not? So when we're conflicted in our thoughts, we can have like this is a Five of Swords, 5 different answers, right? What should I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is probably the most valuable to you, we'll just say, because it was the first thing that came to mind and you knew this is what I need to do to make change happen. But then we start to overthink things, and that becomes conflicting in our thoughts, and then we're like, frustrated, and that's where aggravation can come out here. Now, if it is someone you are tied up to or in a relationship of some sort with, there's boundaries that need to be set for your own happiness, because this person trying to take from your happiness, you need to walk away from them. Tell them how you feel, because they are creating some kind of negative vibe around you, or just being very negative, or they're taking their, frustrations out on you, and that's not good. It feels like somebody you have to work with too. So let's go ahead and clarify that Five of Wands for your advice. Your advice is saying that you definitely have these challenges with other people or situations here, learning how to work together to go after what you want is going to really make that wish fulfillment possible. But the challenges with these other people or the situation create some kind of worry, like, I don't know if it's ever going to get there. Don't give up because somebody else is being negative about it. Five of Cups in at the bottom of the deck, I was going to say in reverse, but it's not. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck right here is talking about, what didn't work out in the past. The challenges are presented because you might be looking at something from the past that didn't work out, which is creating worry about if you're ever going to fulfill that destination, if you're ever going to have that wish come true, that dream come true. And it all requires you to make that bold move. And it's about, taking that leap, like, I'm going to do this for myself. Proving to yourself that you have what it takes is really going to make that happen. But when you worry about things from the past that no longer exist, that's where the delay comes in. So replacing those thoughts with something more positive, or saying like, I'm going to make this happen step by step. Also, affirmations daily are so helpful. So try those as well, Sagittarius. So, I always advise getting an affirmation deck. You can get them at your bookstore. You can get them online. You can get them anywhere. So check that out, because I love pulling an affirmation daily. And I'm like, oh, this is what I really needed. And you're going to see that those are very uplifting for your situation, whether this is personal for you or involving a situation with others. So this Judgment card is clarified by the Page of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. The Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck right here. There's this I'm not reconciliation. There's this recognition that, seeing something and being like, this is the final verdict on it. You're going to see something very clearly because of some information that is given to you. And it's not going to be information with this Page of Swords. It's not going to be information that's like, oh, this, that, and the other, and so lighthearted. It's more of like structural criticism to push you forward, to let you know that you can achieve anything that you want. And, staying focused on what you're trying to achieve is going to put an ending to those tough times and create this very stable environment here for you, with this Four of Wands. Whether this is a relationship or not, giving something a second chance too. Someone's cautious about it when the person's pursuing so hard after feeling like, didn't you want this to end? What's going on? But it's because, hey, if we give it a chance, look what can happen. We can absolutely make this a very stable relationship. So depending on if it's your personal life, professional life, romantic life, just whatever you're going through, take what applies and resonates and leave the rest. Let's go ahead and get some oracle messages for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, don't give up. Don't stop. Keep going. I love this. Okay, what comes out for you is really beautiful. And I love this because ascending the mountain, keep going forward. Don't go backwards. Don't think about the past, what didn't work out in the past. It's time to focus on the present and moving forward and what you can create and make of your current situation and going forward. Those mountains look really tall. It looks like that path is very long. Am I ever going to reach that destination? Keep going forward. You're eventually going to get there. You can do this. You're incredibly strong. Don't give up on what you're trying to succeed at. And passion and pleasure, savor your life. Be sure to take a little bit of a break every now and then. Don't give up on yourself, but definitely do things that allow you to have some downtime and feel that you're able to enjoy your life to the fullest and savor those moments of, this was so amazing. I love this. I got to hang out with so-and-so, or I got to watch a movie for the first time in forever. I cooked myself a meal for the first time in forever, because I feel like you're working really hard to achieve something here, but because it's not happening the way that you want it to currently, that's where you're like, should I just give up or not? No. Definitely not. You're being told to keep going forward and also savor your life. Every little moment, be grateful for it as well. And look what is at the bottom of the deck. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. We have a peacock. We also have a rainbow here. So there are blessings all around you. This peacock, the peacocks can't fly is what they say, but they sure can fly high enough to get to like a roof or the top of a barn or, any kind of structure that's off the ground. They can go into trees. So Even though people are like, yeah, peacocks don't fly. Guess what? That peacock is on a branch right there. So, yes, spread your wings and fly a little by little, achieve what you're trying to get to. I like that the path ahead, even though ascending that mountain and getting past that tough, challenging point, look what's on the other side. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful garden. There's rainbows, there's blessings. And remember that rainbows, they don't happen all the time. So people like to say, it's something that doesn't happen all the time. So once you're presented a blessing, go for it. Don't hold yourself back. So this is what I have for you, Sagittarius. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.